Refeeding day 3, and it is lunchtime. 24 ounces of bone broth. Half of a watermelon. Here's the stuff from yesterday. Boom. Half of a cantaloupe. I took the pith out in the center, saving the seeds. I also found out that I can eat grapes. Grapes are excellent. They contain resveratrol, powerful antioxidant. And I got the ones with seeds in them so that I know that they're not... Yeah, I prefer food that has seeds in it. Call it pseudoscientific or superstitious, but I prefer the one that got seeds in it. So I went to the gym today. I woke up, I did my celery juice, and I had this. Premium coconut water. Now, the coconut water that comes from the carton, and then the plastic bottle, it tastes nothing like real coconut water. Boom. This stuff from this glass bottle, it tasted really good. But I looked at the ingredients. It says coconut essence, whatever that is. But you could taste the coconut as opposed to just the sugar. I liked this one. It's expensive though. I'll never buy it again. Yeah. So that being said, I went to the gym today. And I want to read this right here. If I can keep the glare. I'm just going to read the beginning. Fasting enhances growth hormone secretion and amplifies the complex rhythms of growth hormone secretion in man. Studies in man have shown that the episodic release of growth hormone is infrequent and erratic, and unlike that of the rat, does not appear to have discernible ultraridian periodicities. However, these observations in non-fasted subjects may be invalid, since mixed nutrients have unpredictable effects on GH release. Moreover, in the fed state, basal GH levels are frequently undetectable, thus rendering the identification of low-amplitude pulses unreliable. Accordingly, the 24-hour pulsatile pattern of GH secretion obtained from repetitive venous samples in 6 normal adult male subjects was examined during a control-fed day and during the 1st and 5th days of a 5-day fast. The GH data were analyzed using 2 distinct methods. Okay, well, yeah, whatever. You don't need to understand that. Basically, fasting will help increase growth hormone because we're not eating foods. But they say it's unpredictable because the controls of the minerals, where they come from, the pesticides, whatever, it's not under control. That being said, the protocol says not to exercise. Well, I went to the gym today. I did some front squats. I did 3 singles at 135 pounds. I did some deadlifts. I did 3 sets of 5 at 135 pounds. I did a row machine. I can't remember if I did 3 sets of 5 or 3 sets of 10 at 45 pounds on each side. And I did some hyper extensions, 3 sets of 5. Very, very light, going through the motions, getting muscular activation. And that's it. I want to keep this growth hormone train rolling, and one of the best ways to do that is by lifting weights. But while I was doing the squats, I was getting a little lightheaded. I was drinking on the coconut water but I was getting a little lightheaded. So I was careful. Usually on Saturday mornings, I'm not a fan of caffeine typically. But on Saturday mornings, I consume a pre-workout dose. And so without the pre-workout, just going through a fast, I did not expect much. So it was like a warm-up. So that's my lunch. I'm having more lunch. The bone broth plus 2 things of fruits plus some grapes. And yeah, that's it. This is refeeding day 3. Nice and easy. All right, refeeding day number 3, dinner time. Time to push the portion size. Yeah, so it's basically the same thing as yesterday. The sweet potato, Yukon potato mash with the coconut cream. I added more salt, more pepper, and parsley this time because I know that my stomach will not get upset. More broccoli, same batch, I cooked it last night. I added more lemon zest, more lime zest. This time I added cilantro, and now I'm having grapes. Oh, the cow's milk. I already had one of those glasses. My apologies to any so-called health experts that thinks that raw cow's milk is unhealthy. Yeah, that's all. My apologies. The sincerest of my apologies. I'm slowly learning that grapes are becoming one of my more favorite fruit, and the seeded grapes most specifically. Not only do I get to replant them, but they just seem healthier. So no, those are not giant GMO as far as I could tell. Now the reason I like the grapes, one of the supplements recommended is resveratrol to stimulate the NAD+ synthesis to activate the sirtuins. And it's nowhere near the therapeutic dose of resveratrol that you would get from supplementation, but whole food supplementation, not the company, the actual noun, whole food supplementation tends to be more powerful because it still has the life essence of its host. Not more powerful, but is better. And then fill in the gaps with the fake stuff, such as, not fake stuff, but this is called fill in the gaps with stuff like this. This is not alive. There's nothing living about this. And so, yeah, that's my dinner. I took a nap after the gym. One thing that I've been doing is sleeping a lot. At nighttime, I sleep, I don't know what kind of sleep I'll get tonight, but at nighttime, I sleep 6 hours, and then during the day, I take about 2 naps. I just took a really long nap, though. So I'm up and I'm charged. That's other than the scale, that's about it for refeeding day 3. Refeeding day 4 is basically back to normal. I'm going to test some foods. That means tacos tomorrow. You know, that's fun. I get to test out my stomach on some tacos. Oh, this stuff needs hot sauce for sure. But I'm not getting there yet. Not yet. I'm being careful, being very, very careful with the foods that I reintroduce on my stomach. I got brand new stomach cells, brand new stem cells, brand new everything. There's a brand new me. I'm a 34. I've been around the sun 34 times, but I'm living in a 32 or a 33-year-old body. It's wonderful. Refeeding day 3. Check in. My urine is clear. I didn't, put it in a jar. Take my word for it. $182.4, 15.6 body fat, 61.6, 20, blah, 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 blah. I know I'm less than 15.6 body fat, but 182.4, I'm down 9 pounds. I lost 9 pounds of body fat. Weighing 190 pounds. Actually, that's about correct. 9 pounds of body fat in a week. That's refeeding day 3. Tomorrow, refeeding day 4. Stay tuned.